I took a picture initially. What is my problem? Howdy, folks. Uh, Making more videos. I don't know why I'm still here. I don't know why I'm recording right now. Oh no, I can't put that in there. So I need to keep like a fucking top level shot because the outfit I have currently doxes where I work, and I don't want to do that. So, um, jeez, oh jeez, oh my, because I did it again. I'm gonna fix that. Okay, the angle is fucking stupid thing. Ooh. So here's a recent thing I told my inner critic. I just procrastinated on like getting like my healthy meal. Although I'm not really all that hungry right now, so I'm probably just gonna have like a banana or whatever. Maybe get like a sandwich from a shop or something. Like I recently organized my finances, so now I have like an amount of money that I know is discretionary. I can just use it for whatever. I don't think about it, and the rest gets put into bills. What was I gonna say? So the thing about like your inner critic, right? It's gonna like criticize you at whatever like step you take. Okay, this shirt ain't it. Okay, I think that helps. Just shifting the angle slightly so that it doesn't fuck me up. Anyways, so I recently, yeah, this is like the weird angle because I don't want to dox where I work. Okay, I recently just like procrastinated on like getting a healthy meal out the way to before I go to work. Okay, I turn like a tripod, and now I'm not gonna have like my typical chicken and vegetables that make me feel so big and strong. Um, and so my inner critic is about to go and be like, yeah, look at you. If you hadn't like procrastinated, if you hadn't like felt sad, because that's what was happening. I was feeling sad because I'm single and stuff, and like I felt weird yesterday. That's gonna be like today's video. Um, yeah. Then you would have had time to make your meal, and you would have had time to blah 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 blah. Right? Here's the thing, right? The inner critic's there to help you. It makes you want to do the things you wanted to. Okay. But the thing about it is, at a certain point, it becomes annoying. And I'm just gonna say it bluntly, right? I told myself, well, my inner critic is that, hey, you know, I get it, I get it, I hear you, but can you please shut your gay ass up for a moment and help me? Actually, just help me do that for a moment. You can criticize me like somewhere else, but I need to get ready for work. Okay? Like, just sometimes you just gotta yell. It's like, hey, I get it. I hear you. I heard you. I will make sure to do it better next time. But, like, sometimes, like, it's persistent. Okay? I really feel like that, like, yelling is like your prefrontal cortex. It's just like, hey, can we chill for a moment? I don't know. That's what I just felt. I don't know, like get my yogurt mixture because I can at least prepare that without having like do dishes. I don't know what I'm gonna make for today's video, but we'll see what happens. All right, bro. By the way, whatever these moonlight peaches are, they're phenomenal. I don't know, like holy, they're just like so good. I don't know. I don't know if y'all had any of these. These just regular peaches. I don't know. They're great. Oh, look at this adorable fur ball. Oh, so cute, so cute, so cute. You know, I keep mentioning this like yogurt mixture I make. May as well just demonstrate. It's not all that complicated, but I find that this mixture of substances, I don't know, just gives me a lot of energy, especially when I eat it at a random part of the day. You know, and I'm feeling like a little bit hungry. But yeah, it's first it starts off. You see Greek yogurt. I throw in some protein powder. This is just some vanilla stuff that I found at a discount bin, and they were. I got this like I got like 3 tubs for like $30. It's a great steal. Each of these containers is about 900 grams. I do 450, so half and half. And I buy like 2 per week. On my work days, I usually eat this on my work days. Like second break, I mix it because it gets all watery. And just throw it in there. I always hate like wasting the little bit that's in the tub and on the spoon, but it's whatever, right? I'll live. I won't starve. For all the beautiful antioxidants, a bunch of frozen berries. I feel like the berries are what like really provides that sort of I don't know, health kick, in my opinion. Then this mixture is already sweet enough, but I like to add just a little bit of extra honey because I am a good boy, and a little extra sweetness is it's pretty good. Usually, I'm the kind of guy to advocate against added sugars, but recently it's like it's more so the added sugars that the company like stuffs in your food that are kind of the problem. But this like little drizzle of honey that I'm about to add, that's like 1 tablespoon. That's not a problem. Yeah, and then I'll just like close that. I don't bother mixing it until like I get to work because it's the same thing really, and I'm gonna like dirty the spoon again. It's not a big deal. Then I don't just like eat berries and yogurt because the texture would kill me. I'm not autistic, I swear. At least I don't know. But for some heterogeneity, any of you like watch Adam Ragusia, lovely channel. I like to add 3 things. Pumpkin seeds for some of their saltiness. That's how I get the salt in, by the way, so I like to add a little bit more. Pumpkin seeds. Sometimes I'll do pistachios or peanuts. But I don't know, I like pumpkin seeds. Some macadamia nuts for them healthy fats. It's all healthy fat. Yes. We're good. And then I'll add unsweetened chocolate chips or unsweetened cocoa. Like just pure like cacao nibs or like really dark chocolate. Something with no additional extra sugar because you already got the like. That's a little bit too much. Yeah, that's fine. You already got like the sweetness from the honey and the berries, and I think even the protein powder too that has artificial sweetener. So you're good there. I used to add peanut butter powder, but I find that it's like I don't know if it's like just me, but like peanuts have sweetness, and it's like it at a certain point it becomes too much. So yeah, I just like omit it. There's like a little extra protein that I miss out on, but it's fine. It's fine. By the way, the reason I put it in a separate container is because I don't want. I notice like the seeds sometimes get soggy. It's whatever. On top of the yogurt mixture, this is what I eat at work basically. Got 2 peaches and one of these pure protein bars. These are solid. 190 calories at 2 gram. 2 grams. Oh, that'd be pathetic. 20 grams of protein. Yeah, no, I get like a super basic flavor because unlike Anabars, I don't know, these are very like basic, very just like, if you just need some extra protein in a convenient package. It's honestly, I prefer like those like 40-gram shakes, but yeah, I don't know, just snacks. If there's something, there's something I forgot to account for in all of my budgeting work. Because, and I don't know how, because like clockwork, he's here. Forgot to account for cat food. Hey. Hi. Normally I don't recommend feeding the beast, but he's so cute. Time to cook a little dinner. First, a little
Washed rice with some water in the rice cooker. Oh, sojirushi. I'll just show you the quick thing I do for a little chow. Serving of leafy greens, a good handful. I'll throw in my cooked rice while it's hot. Ouch, it's burning me. Burning me right now. Oh. Some sushi vinegar. Rice vinegar, not sushi vinegar. You can't make vinegar out of sushi. What is this? A good dose, healthy dose of furikake. And just go ahead and mix that around while it's hot so that it wilts down the leafy greens. Gonna throw in a little bit of tuna for protein. Gotta drain it first. Usually I would prefer smoked salmon as it's less cleanup, but I just don't have it. And I'm on a budget, so yeah. Dump that in there. Gonna dump in some corn for sweetness. A good deal. I digest corn very well. Little dashes of soy sauce. I got it everywhere. Holy. A little bit of garlic powder. A good glug of sriracha. Just to tie it all together. And just because I feel like a good boy today, half an avocado.
There you are. I'm gonna eat this before I finish this video because I can feel my brain about to shut down out of hunger.
Hello. Okay, so today's video, I think I titled it something related to, what was it? I have my notes here. Damn it. Ah, yeah. Why I despise pity and false compassion. I don't know why I make so many like smart videos. I don't know. My thoughts are my thoughts. Whatever. Hard to refire because it's like 4 in the morning. I'm about to go to bed. I'm like rapid firing this stuff. Okay. I had like a light bulb moment because this is like a moment of self discovery. I was actually like for like at least like a year or two wondering about this question. There's a certain experience that I have whenever I'm like suffering, whenever I'm like in my feelings, typically when I'm drunk, right? Um, Whenever I'm just suffering through something, like in yesterday's video when I was like looking at my body and I was disgusted and jealous of other people, um, I knew for a fact that when I posted the video talking about all that, I know I don't get comments now, but if someone were to be in my comment section, trying to like make me feel better, saying, "Oh no, you look great" and whatnot, um, I don't know, but the thing about any of that, people like trying to make me feel better and not just letting me have my space to be sad or whatever, is something about that makes me angry. I'll be straight up like violent. I can recall. Um, I'm realizing now that that sounds crazy, but let me explain. Let me explain. I can recall a certain moment when I was drinking, when I was doing a little bit more alcoholism, right? I think we were having a sort of house party, in this place. It's me and my cousin and whoever she was dating, and then like some other people who I didn't care about that weren't invited, by the way. Well, at least not invited by me, which is bullshit. But that's not relevant. Um, what is relevant is that we're having this house party, and it's not even like a party. It's just people getting together and drinking to music, having a good time, whatever. I wasn't having a good time. because I was a lonely man. I still am a lonely man. Ugh. I still am a lonely man. But I'm a lot more chill about it right now, right? So I'm not having fun that night. I just don't like it. The people are all, I'm gonna be straight, like ugly. They're just like random dudes that I don't fuck with at all. They don't speak English. Even though I can speak Spanish. It was just not a good time. There were too many people in my room. I was overstimulated, and yeah, I decided, just to step out. And my cousin noticed, and they walk out, her and her friend, um, and they're asking me if I'm doing all right, right? Because I just step out. I just had enough of being in that situation, just being around people I don't care about, that I'm not having fun with, and drinking for no reason, right? I'm not drinking to have fun or anything. It was just a bad vibe overall. So I go outside. Like all I wanted to do was to just kick everyone out, but I didn't feel like I could do that because I was rude. I don't want to be like a rude guy. So I was just kind of moping around outside. Just I was like, man, this sucks. I just gotta wait it out, right? I was just feeling bad. And so my cousin's asking me questions about like, well, why am I feeling why am I feeling this the way I am, right? She's just like wondering like what's going on, and those sorts of questions are fine. Um, but at a certain point, the dude that she was with starts. I don't know why he did this. I don't know. I don't know why he did this. He starts like trying to say that he didn't know why I was upset, right? But he kept emphasizing that in his words, hey, if it's me, I'll leave, man. Don't worry. I'll leave if I'm the problem, dude. I'll leave. Like, I don't know why he kept harping on the fact that he was the problem, and he was cool if he left, if it was him, right? And I had to tell him directly. It's like, hey, man, it's okay. It's not you, right? That's the problem. I don't have a problem with you. And then he didn't listen to me. He kept saying, "Oh, that's cool, man. But hey, like if it's me, bro, like trust me. I'm cool to leave if you want me to. I know if you don't fuck with me, it's fine, bro. Right? It's fine, bro. Like I don't. It's okay. I'll just get out of your hair and I'll be cool, right? And then I don't know. It just I had to remind him again, hey, and I was like at this point I kind of snapped out of like the mood I was in, and uh I just like I was just confused at that point. It's like, sir, I just told you directly I'm gonna be plain, right? I don't feel bad anymore. I looked him dead in the eyes, like, hey, it's not you, okay? Don't say that again because it's not you. Stop with that. It's not you, man. I don't have a problem with you. It's not you. And I just kept repeating. It's like, hey, it's not you. Are you hearing me? It's not you. I don't have a problem with you. There's not like anything you can do to get me out of this, right? No. I'm just like bummed out right now. But it's not because of you at all. You are 0% involved in what I'm going through. Guess what he does? He, I can hear him. I don't know. He didn't even utter the words, but I could hear him like start just with the way he talked about to say the same thing over again. It was, I had to like go to my cousin and like I under my breath I was just like, hey, can you like tell him to shut the hell up because I'm about to beat his ass I was at the point where I was ready to put him in a hospital. Because I don't know why. I started to get creeped out at the fact that he wouldn't like get out of my business. It was really, really, it just grossed me out, and I never messed with that guy again. It was a really like viscerally like, hey, this is none of your business. Please go away. Like you can hang around if you want. But stop. Like feeling like you're intertangled with me in some particular fashion. Like you have any like it's like, hey, do you? I didn't understand it. I didn't understand it. I'm not sure if that was like pity, but it was definitely a sort of like false compassion. That's why I titled it like pity and false compassion. Uh, yeah, that sort of experience. Those are one of the few things that really like flips a switch and ticks me off. Really, really, really hard. Um, Yeah, there are a few things like that. Like it's at the same point of like fear and aggression that I get if someone were to like threaten my family. For some reason, like in the machinations of my mind, it is that even a word? In the machinations of my mind, I hold on. I gotta look to see if that's a word. Hold on. Okay. Machination is not a word. It's machination, like plots or schemes, apparently. Hold on.
Machination.
Machination. Okay. Machinations of my mind. For some reason, these like activate the same circuit. Just a false compassion directed towards me. And even like real compassion, but pointed at a certain direction, trigger the same like circuits. Um, there's something about. Let me get to my notes. There's something about a particular way that people try to alleviate my suffering that I don't mess with at all. It I don't maybe you can relate to it, maybe you have a better way of saying it, but I'm going to try to like explain what it feels like when uh the certain way people try to make me like feel better, but it's like the conditions they're like a certain condition that are required before for me to like be viscerally upset when someone does this for me, even if their intentions are good. Like it doesn't matter what your intentions are. It'll matter in like how like fast I react. But it's sort of like if you're like a really good person and this is just like a habit for you to you're like a really sweet person the way you say things or whatever. If you're like cute, you get more leeway. But if you're someone I just don't respect, like I will be visibly angry if you do this sort of thing. I feel like this ties in to me maybe being ADHD, potentially autistic? Question mark. But I'm not actually sure. I've never been like questioned about or like diagnosed or anybody's like wondered if I was autistic. I seem high functioning and normal. I don't know. Something I'm ignorant about, but there's just a pin we can put, potential on the spectrum, neurodivergency, right? Something like this. Um, yeah, there are certain ways. I'm gonna be a little bit vague when I talk about this because I still don't fully understand it, but this is still I'm starting to understand it more. So maybe in the future I can dive deeper into this. So when it comes to me being a person that suffers and someone observes me suffering and they feel in any way compelled to alleviate that suffering for me, that in and of itself is already sketchy to me. Uh, I feel like a really independent person. That's like something I identify with. Uh, the idea that I can handle most things on my own. For me to be helped, it should be in the most it should be offered up to me in a way that's like super convenient. As like, hey, if you need this thing, it's like not a big deal. You can go ahead and have it, right? Those are like the types of help that I'm able to receive. Or if it's like, at work and someone's just, has the time or the energy to just like make things a little easier for me, I'll accept help. I've been getting better at being able to accept help. Life has been a lot more chill. I've noticed when I've done that. But overall, especially when it comes to my emotional experience, I feel like even if I can explode sometimes, I usually can come back to being chill. I have a good handle on that. Just getting back to like steady waters. So when I'm suffering, the best thing anybody can do is just to hold space for me. Just like give me 5 minutes to like breathe a little bit, talk, let certain stuff just come out, and not receive judgment. Just like, hey, I understand, right? It is what it is. You just say that. That's like the best for me. Just hold space for me. That's great. And then if you want to help, you offer it first, and I can take it or not take it. And sort of the best help are like non-related to what the issue at hand is. If I'm like sad about something and you just like offer me a snack, that's awesome. I don't know. Those are the types of things that I vibe with. But when it comes to someone directly trying to deal with my emotions, when I don't ask for it, um, or when I'm struggling through something and there are particular ways people will try to comfort me that have me question if my pursuits are valid. Um, so I will give an example because that's really vague. So when if I were to talk to someone else about my body image struggles, so when like your mom, uh, always or like your grandma always calls you handsome, and it kind of feels like empty because you've been single for a while and you don't know why, but you kind of know why. Um, there's like that same level of emptiness when it comes to people who try to comfort me when I'm having doubts about the goals I'm setting forth. I don't think I've ever told people the full extent of like my workout routine or my dieting routine. I've kept it intentionally very vague because the thing is, most people have nothing to say, but there are a select few that, how do I put this? Because it's so particular. Yeah, I figured it out. It's reassurance in spots where I don't want reassurance. Um, so if someone were to look at my physique and tell me, "You look good. You look really good." Like, I don't see anything wrong with your physique. You could be honest with that. But I'm going to like ask you directly. It's like, "What do you mean you see nothing wrong with my physique?" What do you mean? I'm going to like debate you. Uh I'm going to like try to ascertain what it is your worldview is because um something about being reassured in places where I don't want to be reassured shows to me a lack of understanding of my perspective. I feel like the people that would reassure me in areas I don't want to be reassured, uh, should I have a longer discussion with them about exactly why I do the things I do, they would just keep their mouth shut and be like, "Oh no, you're good, right? You're good. No, I understand, right? I see that this means a lot to you, and I really don't have anything else to say. I'm just saying, like, good luck. Keep going at it, right? Those are the words I would like. Just like, good luck. Keep going at it. I believe in you. You've got what it takes, right? Those are like the few words I would love to hear. You got what it takes to get there. But I don't hear that often. People either just like say nothing or they reassure me in the wrong things. And for me, I can't, maybe it's not false compassion, but I don't, it's not compassion I am a fan of. Um, Although I do know that it can be false compassion. It just feels like people who, especially like me, who have a particular like vain sort of aesthetic goal. It's not health reasons. It's not like uh for my lifespan or whatever. So like I'm not training. Right now my focus in training is not to, worry about my kids. I don't have a girlfriend. I don't have any like relationship prospects. So the thought of me having children right now is not ever present. Like I said, I have like maybe ADHD. It's hard to see things in the future. If I don't see it, it doesn't. I just don't see it. The fog is too dense when it comes to, and my vision is too narrow. It's hard. So right now, I'm just like working out to look better, and then maybe we get to having the confidence to go up to the girl, and then maybe we go and build our skills in a relationship. And I work very much like I put all my hard work in this step, and then once we finish that step, we go to that step, right? Something about people who are not on my wavelength. This is the metaphor that it feels like to me. But when people reassure me in ways I don't care for, it feels like crabs pulling me away from the edge of the bucket, right? Here I am sitting amongst normal people, me always wanting to stand out in some capacity because I just want to be better, and to be told things like I'm fine where I'm at. I don't have to work so hard. Like I just want to yell at them. It's like I know I don't like fucking have to work so hard. I want to. Do you get that? I want to. And then they look at me with confusion and like I'm weird or something. It's like, what do you mean you want to? That sounds like uncomfortable. And it's just something about that is gross. I feel like they say it in a polite way. They say these things in a polite way, but it just, mm-mm. I don't like. I don't vibe with it. It's it's nasty. I may put a link to the study if I can find it. I swear it's like a study thing, but social contagion is something I really believe in. I don't like hanging out with people that aren't aligned with what I want. Um, I will become incredibly demotivated to be around people that are not what I aspire to be, that don't harmonize with the things I want to do. Um, I feel like, especially now at this point, I feel like I've lived my life trying to keep the peace and be around, just like go with the flow to the people around me, and it feels oppressive when it comes to people like offering solutions when solutions are not to be sought after. It's just, yeah, gross. I don't know. I feel like I went in different directions there, but yeah, because this video is like 30 minutes. Crazy. Um, I'm enjoying the video making process, man. It's pretty fun. Topics in one video kind of branch off into others. I'm thinking I'm gonna write on my notes about social contagion, because that's a thing, man. Social contagion. Hmm. We'll see what I post next. I don't know if the daily upload thing is gonna be sustainable, but who knows? Maybe, like, right now I'm just doing a lot of talks on ideas I have in my head, but maybe I post something more fun, more funny. I'm thinking about doing short form content too, but I don't know. It's like my new like hyperfixation, my new hobby. It's fun. Yeah. And I feel like now my tagline is, hey, I love you. Even if I don't give a damn about you. But it is what it is. See you in the next one. Peace.